So the thing is about Japanese is that some of the numbers have like 2 or 3 ways of saying it. It depends on
The
what you
context.
are counting.
Well,
Okay?
So okay. This
So first we have
このペン
ichi.
suck this. I need a new pen.
ichi.
Pencil.
Ichi.
So ichi, 1. Ichi.
No, god damn. So fast.
And then we have
That's
ni.
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 And then we have san.
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 Ich, ni, san. 1, 2, 3. Ich, ni, san.
Hi.
So when it comes to number 4, they have like different way of saying it. For like if you were to count only like 1, 2, 3, 4, then you have
Sensei can't hear us, but
Chi
this is yon.
or
She.
yon.
Okay, I'm sorry, guys.
Yong.
Ti.
Oops.
Chi
Yon.
or yon. So it can be like ich, ni, san, shi, or like ich, ni, san, yon. Both
Ichi.
also
Ich, ni,
can.
San.
Yeah,
Yong.
it depends whichever the one that you are like comfortable with.
Or is the one that goes easy with the pronunciation then lah.
Yes.
So then this.
And then the next one we have go, which is
Go.
5. Go,
Oh, go.
Go.
go. So
Oh,
1, 2, 3, 4, go.
the other one is Roku.
And then we
Sensei, yang satu Chi ke Yang?
this one you can boleh ambil mana je. Which one you want? Shi or yon. So 1,
Hi.
2, 3, shi also can. 1, 2, 3, yon also can. It's
Yon.
either
Okay.
one. Mm.
Ich, ni, san, yon.
So 5 is go.
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 Rok.
So number 6 is roku.
Roku.
Oh, I guess this side is.
And number
kanji.
7 is the same as like 4. They have 2 ways of saying it. It's either shichi
Nana.
or nana.
Oh, okay.
Nana.
Shichi.
Chichi. Nana.
Shichi.
So it can be anything. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Or like 5, 6, 7.
Go.
Oh,
Roku. Nana.
Roku, Nana.
Okay.
7, 5, 6, 7. So
Go,
next
Roku,
is
Hach.
hachi.
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 Hachiko.
So hachi.
Hachi.
And then number 9 is also like number 7 and number 4. They have 2 way of saying it. It's either ku
Ku.
or cute.
Kyu.
Q.
But personally, if like I've heard, I don't really hear people saying like when they count 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 4, 5, 6, 7, they don't really use ku. Ku is for like when you count something else, which we will learn later. So people will usually use cute.
So okay.
Q.
Roku, shichi, hachi, cute.
Q.
And then the last one is 10. Ju.
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 Ju. So Ju. So once you remember like 1 until 10, okay. Once you remember 1 until 10,
Hmm.
from there it's a lot easier to remember like 10. I mean like the 10, 20, 30, 40 until 100. Because basically they are just repeating the same thing. So for example, 11. So it's like the number is 10, but with 1, right?
Hmm.
So it's like they use Ju, which is 10, and then Ichi.
Oh, sorry guys. Hold
Ju,
on, let's
Ichi.
do that for a while.
Ju.
So the back one
Ju,
is the same. The back one refers to this one. Ichi. But the front one is like the number of decimal is like the 10, right? So you use Ju. Everyone okay?
Hi.
Oh, I can use
Daijoubu.
my iPad now. Okay. Hold on. Let me share the screen again.
未来の僕に悟めるのを
This one.
信じた今歩もうき Oh, なんだい Oh yeah, he's sick. Forgot about that.
Is it okay? Can
Ah.
you guys see?
What happened?
Yeah.
Yes. Right.
So like I said, so the 10, this part is like basically saying this one. Oh wait, this one. This one is referring to the Jew because it's like 11, 12. It's like 10 plus with 1.
Mm.
So the back part refers to the back one too.
Jew.
Mm-hmm.
So basically it's the same thing. So once you remember the numbers from 1 to 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7, 8, 9, 10. So once you remember that, it will be a lot easier to remember the 11 or the 12 or the 20. So for example, number 12 is Juni, which is Ju and then Ni.
Good.
Ni.
13 14
And then Ju-san,
15
Ju is the 10, and San is the
15
3, so 13. Ju-san.
16 10 10
For number 14, it's the same as like this one. So you can either use Ju, Shi,
17
you can use Shi
17
or Yong, Ju, Yong.
18
Mm.
19
And then 15, it will be like Ju, and then Go. Ju, Go, 15.
20 In
So
the end,
Ju,
is
Go,
20.
Ju, Roku,
I'm sorry
Ju,
everyone. I know
Shichi,
you guys are
or
watching this
Ju, Nana,
videos, but hell yeah.
Ju, Hachi, Ju, Ku,
Sorry.
or Ju, Kyu. And then when it comes to the next one, which is 20, you'll basically add another number at the front and then Ju.
Hi.
So Ni is like 2, right? And then Ju is like 10. So basically it's like 20.
これは2か。
Ni Ju.
Psst, psst.
Ju.
はい。
Everyone okay?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Mm-hmm.
So for example, if I were to say
ちょっと待って everyone.
30, what will it be?
Sanju.
30。
So
Sanju.
はい。
so you basically take San and then you
Hold
add
on,
with
guys.
Ju. Sanju.
Oh, Sanju. Okay.
Means it's
And then
like the number before means the multiple of tens lah before it.
yes, true. Yep, it's like that. So for example, if I were to say 50,
Mm-hmm. Goju.
so Goju. That. So and then if I were to say like 66,
66。
Rokujuroku.
66. 66.
はい。
Rokujuroku.
Alright guys, I'm back with
so it's
more
basically like that. You just have to remember the
immaculate
basic
content.
one.
I'm
This one.
sorry guys.
Once you remember this one, you can like say the numbers
1 2
until
3
99.
4
So 99 is
4 4
Uh,
5 6
Kyujukyu.
7
so Q.
8
QGQ.
So it's like 9, 10, and then 9, right? Q.
99か。
For
面
everyone,
白い
okay?
な。大丈夫。
Yes.
Here they didn't put 0 yet, right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So 0, you have 2 ways of saying it, which is re
お
or
レイ。
zero, the katakana of 0.
Mm-hmm.
So it is either which one you want to use, is that it doesn't matter. Both can be used, re or 0. And then the 20, 30 is the one that I taught just now. So basically you just put the first part is the number, names, number. And then behind it, you just put Ju. Okay.
Hi.
So next we'll go for hundreds. Once we get to 100, so 100 is hyaku. So you don't really, when it comes to 100, you don't really have to say like ichi hyaku, no. You just say hyaku.
Syaku.
Just say hyaku. No need to put
Hyaku.
ichi.
Hyaku, 400.
This one is, yeah, 400. Hyaku.
Hyuk.
So once after the hyaku, so it applies the same as the one above here. So for example, when you want to say 101, 101, it will become,
101.
Hyaku ichi.
so hyakuichi,
So ka.
hyakuichi. So you just put it again. So for example, if it's like 250,
Ni 150.
ni hyakugoju.
Hi.
So ni hyakugoju.
Listen, guys, I'll take the opportunities if I can,
Oh,
guys, alright?
Hyaku goju. Okay.
So the same thing, you just basically put the front part, the one there, and then you put hyaku. But the thing is, when it comes to hyaku, there are certain numbers that have a special reading. So this one is better for you to highlight which one, which is this one, and this one.
Konnichiwa.
300.
Konnichiwa.
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 So for 300, they have a special way of reading it, which is they put
300.
duck 10 at the key. So it will be sambyaku.
Yeah.
Hi.
This one you need to remember. Like there's no way of explaining it. It's just you have to remember this one. So it's not sanhyaku, it will be sambyaku.
Samyak.
Sambyaku. So.
Sambyaku.
And then the same goes for 600. So
Just
it'll
ropyaku.
become with handak 10. So it will become ropyaku.
Hi.
Hyaku.
Ropyaku. And then again, same with 800. It will become hapyaku.
800 hapyaku.
Hapyaku. It will not become, dia takkan jadi hachihyaku, no. Hapyaku. Small s.
Okay.
Hapyaku.
Hi.
Hapyaku. Everyone okay?
Mm-hmm.
Daijoubu. Hi.
The days until, probably it will come until 999, right? 999 is what?
399?
999.
399?
So
399.
999. So
999.
so. And then we'll enter to 1000.
Oh.
So for 1000, the same for like 100, you don't put ichi-sen or something.
Isen.
But there are also people would say isen.
Isen.
So isen, there are people who say isen sometimes.
And that's me.
Isen. But if you only say sen, also people understand
Sorry,
it's like
everyone.
1000.
This is
It's
quality
1000.
content, I know.
So sen is 1000. So the same as like how we applied here, we put the front part and then sen, it will become 2000.
Nisen.
Mm-hmm.
So Nisen,
Sansen.
Yonsen, Gosen,
Gosen.
Sen,
Gokusen.
Nanasen.
Tambah
But
sen kan?
Jisen.
so you just tambah sen, just add sen. But again, same like some byaku, ropyaku, and hapyaku, there are also special way of reading it for 3000 and 8000. So for 3,000, you add dakten. So it becomes sanzen.
Sanzen.
So
Sanzen.
sanzen.
Oh, it's Dakten.
It becomes sanzen.
Hi.
Sanzen. So yeah, after this like
Sanzen.
4,000, 5,000, 6,000, 7,000. And then
Sanzen
when it comes
300.
to 8,000, it will become 8,000.
Hassen.
Mm.
8,000. There is a small 8,000.
Hi. Sorry guys, that's my WhatsApp.
So 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000, 6,000, 7,000, 8,000,
Hassen.
9,000.
Hassen.
Five
Hassen.
more, okay?
Kyusen. Gosen.
Okay.
Hi.
Hai, Daijabu.
Daijobu.
So how do you
That's okay.
say 4,521?
4,520.
I want to answer, but then,
Yonsen
you know,
521.
I would.
So 4,000, 4,000,
4521.
521.
Hi.
So it's like that. You just apply it like that.
Subarashi.
Is when it comes to like bigger
Man.
numbers. Five one, okay?
All okay.
Okay. Okay. So man, Chimam is 10,000.
Hi.
Basically, that's a like 10,000 there.
Ichima.
So when it comes to mom, you use ichiman. You have to remember that you use ichiman. And if it's like 20,000, it'll be like nimam. This one is mom, by the way. It's in mom. Ichiman,
Hi.
nimam. And then if it's like so the mom is
This is
when
Juma.
there are like 4 zeros, by the way. It emphasizes on 4 zeros. So that's why they say ichimam. That's ichi. So here, for here, there'll be like 4 zeros. In front of the 4 zeros, there's a 10. So that's why they say jumam. The reason why they have this kind of thing because in their like their currency, their money, they have a like ichimam satsu where they have like a 10,000 money. Like we have 5 ringgit, 10 ringgit, 50 ringgit, right? So they have 10,000 yen there. That's why they have ichiman like this. So it's 4 zeros and then a number at the front. So after 4 zeros, what number is it? It's ichi. So it'll become ichiman.
Hi.
So here, 4 zeros. After 4 zeros,
Juman.
there's a 10. So it'll become jumam.
If it's a
Same
million,
like here.
Hyakuman.
So after 4 zeros,
And I guess
there is 100.
10 million is
So the
Senman.
hyakumam. Hyakumam. And then this one too. After 4 zeros, there's a 1,000. So
Senman.
senmam. Or they also say
Subarashi.
isenmam. Senma or isenmam. Everyone okay?
All okay.
大丈夫ですか？質問ありますか？
質問ありません。
質問ありません。バッチリです。計画通り。Okay.
So next is the same thing. It's numbers, but this is when we were to say like with when like For example, N is like the money, the Japanese money, yen.
Mm.
When you were to count like maybe the money, so you use yen. So there are certain numbers
Ichi-yen.
that have a special way of saying it. So
Ichi-yen.
for yen, the special one would be this one, the number 4.
Seiyen.
So for yen is the same, yen, nien,
Nien.
yen. But when it comes to number 4, 4 is like supposed to be yon, right? Yon
Hai.
or like she.
Mm.
But for number 4, when it comes to counting yen, you only say yuan. You do not put the n, or you do not say
Yuan.
shi n. Shi is not used for when it comes to saying the
Sonanda.
money.
UN.
So yuan, yuan, yuan. You cannot use shi, or you do not put the n. So it's yuan. So the others are the same. Goen, Rokuen,
Rokuen.
Nanaen.
Nanaen. Hachien. Kyuen.
Even like
Juen.
Shichien is like people hardly say
Ichijuen.
Shichien. They more to like
Juichien.
Shichien.
Juichi. Juichien.
They more to like Nanayan.
Junien.
And then we have Hachien, Quen, Juen, Juichien, Junien. So this one is the same like
Ikuen.
how we counted above.
Ikuchi.
And then if you want to ask like how much, you use
Ikura.
Ikura.
Ikura. Ikura desu ka?
So when it comes to how much,
これ
you
は
use
オンダー
Ikura.
ハウスよ。
これはいくらですか? How much is this? それはいくらですか? このペンはいくらですか? この本はいくらですか? How much is this book? How much is this pen? So you use this.
そうなんだ。
ですか? いくらですか? 質問ありますか?
はい。
ね。ね。
大丈夫。Actually, yen, 14 was right? 14 yen?
14円。
14 yen, okay. 14
円。
yen. Okay. 14 yen だって。It's...
次。
Because
Next is G.
4 is a bit difficult when it comes to the
G
yen, right?
is used for time.
So this is ichiji, niji,
But this is
sanji,
more for the
myoji,
hour.
yoji. This is yoji. Yoji,
Meanwhile, for
goji,
fun
rokuji, nana,
is also for time.
shijiji, shichiji.
But fun
Why can it be nanaji?
is more to minute. Okay.
Fun.
So for
Funkai.
time,
Oh, nanafun.
same. But there are also again special way of reading it, which is
Gofun.
number 4
5 minutes.
and
Gofun.
number 9.
Gofun.
So the others are the same. Ichiji, niji.
Rofun.
Like ichiji 1 o'clock, niji 2 o'clock, sanji 3 o'clock. But when it comes to 4 o'clock, you don't say yonji
Yoji.
or chiji. No, you say yoji.
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 Yo.
And then goji.
これは世界.
Chichiji.
I'm sorry, guys.
This one
Sensei,
is
what is G mean?
G means time
Yoji.
for hour. For example, like 1 o'clock, pukul 1, pukul 2.
Yoji.
So you use G. Rokuji, Chiji. People also do not really say Nanaji.
Nanaji. They would say
They
Shichiji.
use Chichi.
Shichiji. Shichiji.
I guess you
Shichiji.
have to remember
Such a
this
hard
too.
word. You have to
So to
Shichiji.
highlight.
You have to like really pucker your lips. Shichiji.
Chichiji,
Kuji.
Hachiji.
Juji.
And then when it comes to 9 o'clock, you don't use Q.
Joichiji.
You use
K.
Kuji.
Oh.
Kuji.
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 So for time, ku is applied, not Q.
Yeah, that's the thing. This one you have to remember which one is being used at which part.
Okay.
Kuji. So, and then the
Kuji.
others are the same. Juji, Juichiji, Juniji. And then last one, Nanji. Nanji is like asking what time.
Nanji. Nanji
Or
desu
Nana,
ka?
right?
Huh?
Nana. Nana. Okay, Nanji.
Nanji. Nanji is like what time.
Okay.
So for example, you are asking like, what time is it now? So you'll be like,
Mm.
Ima, Nanji. So this is like, what time is it now? So Ima means now. And then Nanji is like what time? Desu ka? Ima Nanji desu ka? Nanji desu ka? What time is it now?
All of you guys should watch Yahari.
So yeah.
本物が探そう。
The next is phone.
分、
分。
7分、5分。
Screen, okay.
Okay, first of all, the screen is not my fault, it's the stream's fault.
Phone.
So guys, we're gonna have an inception feeling when looking at the screen, okay?
So phone has a lot that you have to remember that has a different way of pronouncing it. So let me highlight those that have different pronunciation first.
I'm telling you guys, it ain't me, it's the system.
Is the screen okay on your screen? Because when I see my screen, it'll be like getting big and small, big and small.
Same. It's a bit like
Mine.
in the Matrix, it's keeps going back and forth.
Yeah, I wonder why.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
No.
Mine look good.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So the one that you have to remember is
See
this
guys,
one,
it ain't me.
this one, Yom Pong.
Sanfen. Sanfen. It's Rofen.
So the reason why you have to remember is that whether they have like all of the one that I have highlighted, they are
Nanfen.
conductant.
Handukten ka.
So it's not
Dukten.
for ichi. It's not ichi fun or like that. It's ipun.
Yippen?
Ipun.
Oh yeah, because the fin has like a dukten.
They
Oh,
become p. Ipun.
Yippen.
And the number 2 is the normal one, nifun.
Nif.
Nifun.
So the third is Sampen, Yompen, Gofen,
The third one will be
Ropen,
with handakten, which is sampun.
Nanafen, Happen,
Sampun.
Kiefen,
Sampun.
Sampun.
Jupen,
And then for number 4,
Juichipen.
it would be like
Sorry guys, I don't know why this is funny.
yompun. This one have N, so it'd be like
Junifen.
yompun.
And down here
Yom.
is Nampen. Down here is Nampen, not
It's
Namfen.
not yo.
I'm sorry, everyone.
It's not your pun.
I made an inconsistent lack
It's
of
your
judgment.
yompun. They have an N.
Logan Paul style.
And then gofun.
Gofen.
And then number 6 is like ropun.
Ropen.
They have a small tsu. Always remember that. Ropun. And then
The
number seven
the
is
small
nanafun.
tsu is a sign of repetition. Minasan.
And again, people rarely say chichifun. Yeah, they rarely say it. I don't think people say like this nowadays. So they just say nanafun.
Nanafun. Heck, it's easier. Yeah.
Hmm.
Could you guys imagine if it's Shichifun? It'd be like
And then it's
Shichifun.
pun.
I'd laugh at you. I laugh at Shichipun. Ha ha ha. I'm kidding, guys. I'm kidding. This will be an extra content for anyone who's
And
looking
number
at the
9
recording.
is
Hell yeah.
Qfun. So, and this one is they do not use ku. Kufun. No.
Kufun.
They use
Q.
Qfun.
Kufun. Just in a much more elaborate way of
Q.
saying Q. Not Ku, but Q. With the
And the
YU.
number 10 is Jipun or
Shipuk.
Jupun.
Jepun.
Jipun,
Jupun.
Jupun. But I rarely hear people say Jipun.
Yeah, it's
They
Jupun.
more use on
Jupun.
Jupun.
Right.
Jupun.
Guys, I'm telling you guys, all of us that are watching this are Nihongo. Are
And then
Nihonjins
if it's
already.
like 11 o'clock, it's Ju Ichipun. Not clock, I mean
Jupun.
Ju Ipun. Ju Ipun. Ju Ipun.
So good.
So again, when it after like from like the minutes, we have like until 60 minutes, right? The time.
Hi.
So 10 until like 60 minutes. You use the one that we learned just now. So it's like, for example, 11 will become Ju Ipun. So it's Ju, and then you continue with the same thing. Ju Ipun. If it's like 12, Ju Nifun.
Junifun. And afterwards is
For example,
Jusampu.
it's like 50 minutes. So it would be like
Jugofun.
Goju, Goju Pun. Goju Pun.
Gojufun.
Goju Pun.
Gojufun.
15 minutes.
Okay,
Goju
well,
Pun.
okay. I'm the retarded one here. Sorry.
And then if you want to ask like what minute it is, you use
Nampun.
this one. What
Very
minute?
cute. Nampun. Nampun.
So you use Nampun.
Hi.
Nampun.
Oh,
So for example, you want to say, including with the hour, like this part. So for example, right now it is 6 o'clock, 30 minutes, right? 6:13. So it's 6:13 right now.
Rokuji Jusampun.
So in this situation, you say it
Rokuji Jusampun. Come on, guys. Put on the bet. Put on the bets.
Fuji.
Rokuji Jusampun. Jusampun. It has to be something. Hey, guys. I'm telling you, guys. I'm in my element. I'm in my
But if
element.
you were to say like 8 p.m. or like they have AM,
Oh,
this one is different way of saying it. So for AM, it is
Asa
Gozen.
goes in. Okay.
If it's
Minor
PM,
blunder.
it is Gogo. And you put this Gozen or Gogo in front before you say the numbers. So for example, like I said, this one, right? Rokuji. Rokuji Ju Sampun. So Rokuji Ju Sampun. Right now is it
That
like
means they're trying
PM,
to
right?
make
So you
some
say
reference, right?
Gogo. Rokuji Ju Sampun. So yeah, basically this is like the PM and then 6
Goes in.
o'clock and then Ju Sampun. It's like 15 minutes. So far everyone okay?
Jusango
Okay.
means 6:13
Ju
p.m.
Sam
Jusango.
Sampun. Gogo.
Hi.
So Gogo is like PM.
So we say go first and then Jusango.
So
Sampun.
Gogo Rokuji Ju Sampun.
Gogo
Jusampun.
Guji Jusango.
Some
Pun, pun,
P-U-N.
pun, P-U-N, pun.
P-here,
Oh, pun.
That's the only song that's in my head right now. I hear
Okay.
pun pun. Oh yes,
So if it's like AM, maybe you want to say 6:13 AM, so you just say
Gozen,
Gozen.
Rokuji, Jusan, pun.
So
Jusang.
you just change the fun
I
part,
did
which
not.
is
I did not listen to
Gozen.
that fast enough.
Rokuji
My brain is a
Jusan.
bit slow at the moment. Orokuju.
So far, everyone okay?
Sanju.
Hai, Dajabu.
Yeah.
Alright.
質問ありますか?
Jap, nanti sekali. Let's say 6:30 kan. 6時30分. Correct?
10分. So,
はい。
Go.
Go.
Let's say if it's 6:30, there's also another way of saying it, which is let's say
what is it?
6:30, it will be Rokuji Han, isn't it?
Rokuju Han. Han!
So if it's like
I've been
30,
meaning to ask that because
for example,
the
like
Japanese says it.
Kaicho said Rokuji, like 6:30 p.m.
Right. I was
So
about
instead
to
of
ask
this
actually,
one, instead of saying
but Ian stole my
Sanjuku.
thunder.
That's
That's alright.
Cool.
So
Juku,
Han.
instead of saying Sanjukpun, you can also say Han.
Han for half.
Actually means half.
Hanbun.
Sun.
The half, half.
Ooh,
So
that's the
instead of
kanji
saying
ka.
Rokuji Sanjukpun, you can also say Rokuji
Han.
Rokuji Han.
Rokuji Han.
Han means like 30 minutes or like half. Since 30 minutes is like half of the 60 minutes, right? So you can just say Rokuji Han. So
Rokuji Han.
it doesn't have to be like Rokuji. It can be like Ichiji Han, Rokuji Han, Sanji Han. So yeah, instead of saying this long one for 30 minutes, you can just say Han.
そうなんです。saying 6時
大丈夫ですか?
30分。
大丈夫ですよ。
All okay.
はいはい。いいでしょ。
What is
Clear
this?
that.
What the heck is this defaulto?
Let me reshare again.
What the? Why am I? I'm getting resigned by the stream. Oh wow! I literally got designed by the stream. This katakana is 1. Yeah, that's basically it. That's all I know right now. And the katakana for n is so cool. Unlike the.
So this is basically how they put it up. It's basically what we learned just now. So
It's the system.
for example,
Blame
they're
the
giving
system.
like 5,400, 54,321.
Moly.
So it'd be like
This is
54,321. So for those who want to practice, you can just like close off this part and then just see this and try to write it.
21. Okay.
So that is the numbers part.
14,301.
質問ありますか?
質問がありません。
いいです。Wait, I didn't unmute, but it's okay.
Then we'll go into days.
Alright.
And months and years. So when it comes to count days, so we have 7 days. So for Japan, they start with Sunday as the starting of the new week. So Sunday is Nichiyobi. Can you guys see it? The writing?
Nichiyobi.
Okay. So Sunday is Nichiyobi.
Hi.
Nichiyobi.
Nichiyobi. So
Nichiyobi.
Hi.
Nichiyobi.
But
And by the way, for your guys' information, Nichi means like sun, or like day.
Oh, Sunday.
Sunday.
Yeah, Sunday, true. Sunday. It's like sun or a day, means like that.
I see.
And if you notice, actually, This two is the same kanji, but they have a different way of reading it.
Oh,
So, you know, the same kanji have different way of
B.
reading it. It can be nichi, or it can be bi or he.
Uh-huh.
So
Oh,
this is nichiyobi, Sunday.
wow.
Nichiyobi, Sunday.
Nichiyobi. Sunday.
Next is Monday, getsuyobi.
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 Getsuyobi. By the way, getsu means moon
Man.
or month.
Konnichiwa, Sensei. Sorry, I come late. I decided to save my time by joining this class. I was waiting my friends, so yeah. Sorry, yeah.
Oh,
No, it's okay, no problem.
it's alright.
大丈夫。
Gomenasai.
No,
Gomenasai.
no problem.
大丈夫です。
No problem. Getsuyobi.
So Monday is getsuyobi. Getsuyobi. Okay. Next is Tuesday.
I can't see that, Hiragana.
Tuesday
It's
is
so small.
kayobi.
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 Kayobi ka. Kayobi nara.
And for your information, ka here
Ka.
means fire.
Mm-hmm.
Kayobi. Kayobi. Tuesday.
Kayobi.
Ne-
And ka means fire.
Kayo.
Kayobi.
Sunday.
Next is suyobi. Suyobi is Wednesday. Suyobi. Sui
Suyo.
means
Water.
Fire.
water. It means water.
Wow, how did you know Orca is water? How did you know?
We memorize.
Kau tahu Super Sentai.
Wow,
Aku banyak
okay,
tengok
Papa. Okay, I'm impressed. I am very impressed. Okay, Papa. Alright.
No,
Okay.
you just have to memorize. Like you just gotta
God
practice.
damn, how did
Yeah.
that's a big nani right there, man.
So next is Thursday. Thursday is mokuyobi. Mokuyobi.
Kuyobi.
This means
That's water. How did he
tree.
remember? God damn.
It means a tree.
So that is
Mokuyobi.
to
I guess if you want to memorize it, maybe you can memorize. Oh, Monday is like moon. Tuesday is like fire.
So dia orang guna based on element itu lah.
Yeah, it kind of means, yeah, it's actually based on like elements too. Next is Kinyobi, Friday. Friday. Kinyobi. Kinyobi.
Kinyobi.
Kinyobi. And this
And what
actually
does
means
kin?
gold.
I knew it. Gold.
Oh.
Just like my soul.
Kinyobi.
Kinyobi.
Kinyobi. Gold.
Yo.
And then lastly is Saturday.
Toyobi?
Saturday is
Toyobi.
Doyobi.
Hi. See?
Doyobi.
Doyobi.
It's Doyobi. I guess you can't really see it. But
Doyobi.
Doyobi ada dakten.
Doyobi.
This kind of means
Earth.
yeah, earth. Earth or like dirt.
Dirt.
Mm-hmm.
How does he know this? How does
Or
he
like
know this?
dirt.
It's crazy.
Tanah.
Toyobi. So,
Ask what
Yo.
day it is today. You ask Kyowa. Kyowa.
Nanohi desu ka?
Nan
Nano.
yobi.
Oh, nanobi. I said he. Nanobi desu ka? In case of sentence structure, I'm correct, but in case of the spelling, I am wrong. And also in enunciation. Okay. So it's what is that? Ki
今日は何曜日ですか
Yo, wa. How do you write wa?
今日は何曜日ですか What day
Yo,
is today?
wa.
今日は水曜日です。
そう、今日は水曜日。
Yo, wa.
今日は水曜日。
そう、今日は水曜日です。
Nanobi.
For everyone, okay?
Yes.
大丈夫です。
Daijoubu desu yo.
大丈夫ですよ。
Des. Ka. Alright, noise.
So next we'll go into the numbers of days. So we have like the first, second, the third, the fourth, the fifth, sixth. So for the first 10, it's totally different way of reading the numbers. So it's you don't really use the ichi, ni, san for the first 10.
Mm.
So the first 10 you always have to remember. So this is like
What is that?
the numbers that you have to
Tsu-
remember first. Like the
Tsuni.
special way of reading it.
What's that? Tsuni. Tsuta. That is tsuta. Tsuta.
The first
I
one,
don't know this word.
the first is Tsuitachi.
Yeah.
Tsuitachi.
Okay. Tsuitachi.
The second is Futsuka. Futsuka. The third is Mikka.
Mika.
Mikka.
Mika.
So Mikka is a small tsu. This one is a small tsu, but this one is a big tsu. Futsuka. This one is Mikka.
So that's
The fourth
Fuka,
is Yokka.
Tsuka,
Small tsu.
Mika,
Yokka.
Yoka.
The fifth is Itsuka. Big tsu. Ka. And then the sixth is Muika.
5 is Ika.
Muika. Muika. The seven is Nanoka. Nanoka.
Nanoka.
And then number eight. Eight is kind of
Yoka.
similar to like 4. 4 is Yokka. But number 8
Yoga.
is Yoka. It's U.
Yo-
Yoka.
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 Yoka. I thought this was a duck
Yoka.
then. Yoka.
And then number 9 is kind of similar to 7. 7 is Nanoka. But number 9 is Kokonoka. Kokonoka. And number 10 is Toka. Toka.
Oh.
Toka. So the first 10 is also like different way of reading it. Then what you have to remember the first 10.
Hi.
Mhm.
The first 10. And then after the first 10 is basically kinda like the one that we learned before, which is for example number 11 that on the 11 is
Ju-ichi.
Ju Ichi Nichi. You add Nichi at the back.
Hi.
So remember to add Nichi at the back. Nichi actually is the kanji of this one, the one that we see here. Nichi.
So nanda.
It kinda means day. It also like means day. So Ju Ichi Nichi, the 11th. Ju Ichi
Ju-ichi
Nichi.
nichi. Okay.
And then the 12th, Ju Ni Nichi. So this one is the same as the one that we when we learn numbers, so Ichi and then we use Ni. Ju Ni Nichi. Even the same for the number 13. Ju San Nichi. San. Ju San Nichi. But when it comes to the 14, this one you have to remember 14. It uses the same way of pronouncing as here. It uses the same pronounce as here. Here is yokka.
Yoka.
So when it comes to 14, it will be like ju yokka. You don't have to add nichi. This is the confusing part. Ju yokka. You don't have to add nichi.
Thank you, Japan.
Ju yokka.
Juyoka.
And then 15 is the same. Ju gonichi. We use go. Ju
Jugonichi.
The same goes for like 16 and 17.
Jurokunichi.
Ju
Junanan.
rokunichi.
Jushichinichi. Jushichinichi. Over here.
Ju shichinichi.
Shichinichi.
Ju shichinichi.
Hachinichi.
And then
Juku.
18
Jukyu.
and 19. So
Jukunichi.
Ju hachinichi. Ju
That is
hachinichi.
Nichi. Oh, Nika.
And
This
then
is
Ju
Nika.
kunichi.
Over here is
Ju
Nika.
kunichi.
Wait, I take it
Always
back.
remember
This is
it
Hakka.
uses ku.
This is Hakka.
It doesn't use
Sorry,
Q.
guys. This is Hakka.
Ju kunichi.
Hi. I'm telling you
Kunichi.
guys, I suck at memorization right now. So everything
And
that
then
Sensei is saying is
20
getting off my
is
head.
also have a special way of
Hakka.
pronouncing it,
Desho.
which is hatsuka.
What? Hatsuka. I thought this was a emphasis.
Wait, what?
Hatsuka.
It is hatsuka.
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 Asuka.
Hi.
So from 21 until 23 is the same. So it's like how we counted numbers previously. So niju ichi nichi. Of course, do
Niju
not
ichi
forget the
nichi.
nichi, the day. Ju ichi nichi. Ju ichi nichi.
Niju.
Niju nichi.
Niju ichi nichi.
Niju nichi.
Niju ni nichi.
Niju
Niju
nichi.
ni nichi.
Ni nichi.
Niju san nichi.
Ninju san
Niju
nichi.
san nichi.
Ninju.
And then we
Ninju
also have
yoka.
and then the number 24 is like how we pronounced previously. So
Ninju
like
yoka.
the special way of pronouncing. So this
Ninju
one is
yoka.
yokka. So we pronounce it
Yotta.
as niju yokka. Niju yokka.
Niju
Niju yokka. And then
Niju
so niju yokka.
Okay.
Hi.
And then 25 and 26 is the same. Niju gonichi. Niju rokunichi. And then even the 27, niju shichinichi. Niju shichinichi.
Shinichi.
Shichinichi.
Chichini.
Hi.
28 is niju hachinichi. And then even the 29, niju kunichi. 30 nichi is the 30th. 30 nichi. And then 31 nichi. This one is the same. Just don't forget the nichi. So how to differentiate which numbers uses nichi and which one doesn't uses nichi is that those numbers that have a special way of reading for this one, we do not need to have nichi.
Hi.
For example, like suitachi, you don't have nichi because you have a special way of
Even
reading
like
the numbers of saying it.
24. Ninju yoka.
Say ni, so you say
Yoka.
ka.
Over here
So you
is
don't need nichi. But if
yoka.
it's like this, the normal way of saying it, like juroku. Juroku we use at the number
What
normal
is this?
numbers. So we put nichi.
What is this? Kokonoka. Is this
Nichi.
kokonoka?
So that's how you differentiate. Or for example, at 24, since you use yokka, the special way of reading the numbers here, yokka. So you don't put nichi.
Kokonoka. Kokonoka.
Aijabu desu ka?
Hi. Number 9 is kokonoka, is it?
9 is kokonoka.
Ah, okay.
Kokonoka.
9日。ここだよ。Okay. Okay.
So, but always remember,
That's very
be
funny.
careful with number
9日.
4
Nani? 9日?
because it's
That's
4
far
is
from. That's
yoka
far from
and
9.
number 8 is yoka,
Because 9 is ku or q, right? And over here
or
is
like number
koko.
7 and number 9. 7 is nanoka, while
7.
number 9 is kokonoka.
9. ここです
Semua
よ。
arimasu ka?
説もなりません。
Shitsuma garimasen.
30
Is everyone's time is still okay? I mean, it's already past 6:30, so because I have some bit left. Do you still want to continue? Like, do you guys have time, or you prefer to for the next one to continue next class?
Next class also please can madam miss because I gotta go.
Sensei.
Okay, it's okay.
Mm.
Then
Yeah, same.
after this one will continue next class.
はーい。
Okay, sensei.
Okay.
ありがとうございます。
はい、どう
So
いたしまし
recording
て。
ends here, everyone.
Hi.
More quality content.
Quality.
Okay.
Stop.